I am Brennan Dall, and these are Newton's 3 laws of motion. Newton's first law of motion is that an object's motion will not change unless an outside force acts on it. So for instance, when I toss the baseball, it comes back down because gravity acts on it at a certain point right about there. If I increase the velocity on the throw, like so, and throw the ball higher, it will go higher for a longer period of time because it takes longer for the force to act on it. This ball will also contract some friction at its peak, helping to bring the ball back down. There's also unbalanced forces acting here, as the force from my hand and the ball are unbalanced towards each other when I throw the ball. But when the ball is up in the sky, that unbalanced force goes away because there's no more hand force and it's just gravity and friction. Newton's second law is force equals mass times acceleration, or better known as F equals m times a. So what that means is if I apply force to this wheelbarrow that has very little mass because it's empty, there won't be much need for the force because there's nothing in it, there's no mass. But, so if I was to add my special guest, which is my sister, she's gonna get in for me. And so if I add mass, and we're not gonna say how much mass, but
Hey!
it'll be, I'll have to apply more force to get that acceleration I need to push the wheelbarrow. So that was Newton's second law, force equals mass times acceleration. We're gonna hold it for this one. But Newton, his third law is action-reaction. And what that basically means is when you apply force to something, you get an equal and opposite reaction. So for my example, I'm going to drop a ball into the water, and what will happen is when that ball hits the water, I'll attach a slow-mo video at the end to better display this, but so it'll go down into the water and it should make the water splash back up, which that's the equal and opposite reaction. But so if we just drop it here, you saw that water splash back up. And just for another example, if I get closer, if I threw the ball harder like I did that time, you'll get more water and more height to that splash. So that's Newton's third law, action-reaction. When you apply force to an object, you will get an equal and opposite reaction. So those were Newton's 3 laws. I hope I did a good enough job of explaining them because they're really important in our science life. I wonder what would happen if I jumped in. How big would that splash be? Would it be bigger because I had more mass? What if I jumped slower and had less velocity? How big would that splash be? That's a test for another day. Bye.